Welcome back to the On Switch. We talking valuable information for those out there seeking to join this community of ours. We feel as though ownership is key. We got a good chance to set in with a good guy today, man. I call him Mr. Gary Russell Jr. himself. What's up, partner?
What's up,
How you doing, man? How you doing today?
Man, it don't matter, man.
Yeah.
Job gotta get done anyway.
Yeah, job gotta get
I tell people all the time, no matter how good your day is or bad it is, as long as you got breath in your body, you gotta deal with that shit anyway.
Yep.
Ain't no need to complain.
Yeah, I go for that, man. Well, how's it been growing up in the area, man, in DC, Maryland area, man?
It's a journey, man. Man, this shit a jungle.
Yeah.
Life's a jungle, especially when I was a little kid, coming up.
Right.
We came up in the murder capital. You know what I'm saying? You had to be rough, you had to be rugged, and we was all of the above.
Say all of the above.
All of the above.
Say the name speak for itself. Ring bells,
man.
huh?
Oh man.
Yeah. So like I like to talk to a lot of guys just from our area, PG County, a lot because we outsiders, man. When they hear Maryland, they always think of Baltimore for some reason, and it's completely different.
Yeah,
it's completely different.
I mean, it's funny because Baltimore is actually a part of Maryland, but it's like it's its own entity for real. It's like it ain't really associated with us to a certain extent.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah,
it's some in-house shit. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be in here to know about it.
Yep. I agree with you. Well, what school did you go to coming up in high school and things like that? What school you went to in the area? Yep.
I went to Dunbar for a brief second before I got kicked out.
Okay. We all know what that looked like.
And then went to Suitland.
Okay.
Went to Suitland once we transitioned over to Maryland.
Came on over to the Maryland side. So how was the transition from DC schools to Maryland schools?
It wasn't. I mean, it was smooth. I ain't feel like it was nothing different.
Okay.
It's crazy now. They need to rezone Maryland because half of the motherfuckers that's in Maryland now migrated from the city.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They migrated from the city. You know what I'm saying? That ain't Maryland, you know. But it wasn't nothing, man. We was young dogs, man. We was wild. Right. Aggressive.
Yeah. Right.
And that shit transferred over. We was men wherever we went.
Right. Respect. So what? How old was you, if you could remember, like when you first laced them up?
Shit, like 3, 2, 3, something like that.
Okay. So that was just like Pops got you against your brothers or something like that, showing you how it go.
Nah, man, we was. Man, we was wild, man. Especially coming up with my, it was honestly just me at first. My older brother, he came, he wasn't living with us. He came with us when he was about maybe 15.
Okay.
Or something like that. But at the time, man, when we was getting ready for tournaments as a youngin', we couldn't get no small.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pops was out in the city. We was in the city. He was around Trinidad, Ivy City.
Okay.
Montello Avenue, all through that, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we needed spawn for tournaments. Pops knew all the old timers. So he talked to all of them, man. Where the badass youngers at?
Right.
Where the youngers at that can rumble, man? Yeah. And they have a whole line. It's about 15, 20 of them.
Right.
All shapes and sizes and shit.
He's like, work.
Pops ain't give a fuck. He was like, man, shit, man. He was betting with them.
Right.
Betting with the old heads. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Let's work.
Just so I can get spawned. I'm scorching their ass.
Right.
Scorching their ass. Right. And he'll still give them money afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, man.
So I can attest with that. I remember some of those days out there. Once the gloves came out outside, it was over.
It's over.
Then it turned to a fight up the street. Nobody got the gloves on.
Nobody got the gloves on up the street.
It went from one thing to another, man. So that's what's up. So Pops instilled this just just going out there and getting some good wrecking early.
Some good bump early.
That's what's up. So
You know what I'm saying? We was getting the butter from the duck early.
Yeah.
Even with my little children, man, my sons and shit, man. I know that they have my genetic response.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They not me, but half of the shit that they, if a little child walked up to them and did something, the way they gonna respond was probably similar to what I probably would have did today.
Hey, that's how it usually goes. Man. Yeah, you know what I mean? They say the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Man.
So how can you think back and how do you reflect on the JOs when you were in the JOs and everything?
Man, the JOs was fun.
For real.
The amateurs in general was fun.
Yeah, okay.
But when I think of the JOs, one of the tournaments that pops in mind was the Junior Olympics.
Okay.
I came up in that era where those motherfuckers wanted to be an Olympian. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to be an Olympian. You know what I'm saying?
So around that time, Sweet Pea have just done it, right?
Yeah, he had done it. A lot of people had done it.
Right.
I think David Reed and those guys had, you know what I'm saying, was doing it. I was in that was what, 2005?
Okay.
2004, something like that, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what pops out when I think about the amateurs.
So Sean Baby was around, and he was in what's the name? Around
I don't know if Sean Baby went to the Olympics.
He didn't go to the Olympics.
I don't know if he went to the Olympics or not. I'm not sure, but he was definitely around that time.
Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know he was around in that area.
Sean Baby.
Yeah.
Star Child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rap Man. It was
Rap
a couple.
Man, God
damn,
Rap Man. Rap Man. A lot of folks don't know about Rap Man.
Yeah, Ruben Bell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was some real dogs back in the day. Like
a lot of guys don't know about that name right there, man.
Yeah.
So how important was it for you to have your father as your coach and your trainer and right there in your corner?
Man, shit, it was that shit meant everything, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It meant everything, especially now, being adult, being able to look back at it. You know, I got a lot of friends that had father figures within their household, and then I had a lot of friends that father was absent. You know what I mean? So I get to see it from both sides. I'm just 100% grateful. You know, not only did I have a father that was there, you know what I'm saying? He was truly trying to instill and put into his children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit means all the difference in the world.
All the difference in the world, especially when you go through hard times and you know you don't have to. And you're going through hard times in the ring or whatever, training or whatever, and you don't have to take it home. The pops was right there,
right the fuck there,
to straighten it up and show you,
right there.
This what you did wrong. This what could have did right. This what you should have did. Yeah.
And it's crazy because a lot of times when you have like father son like training and duos and shit like that, a lot of times a lot of cases it don't work out. You know what I'm saying? It become issues, be too much clashing and etc. Because you have your own personal life. You know what I'm saying? Then you have your boxing life.
Right.
But when you in the gym, and my father, he was a dog in this motherfucker. Hey, Slim, straight dog.
They ain't played.
If you was looking like some shit, or you knew you looked like some shit, he gonna let you know you looking like some shit, my boy.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you think you doing. This ain't it. This boy gonna hang your ass. You might get. Oh, hey, he gone. I'm telling you. He's sending pressure.
Yeah, tough love.
Man, all that shit. He's sending pressure. He gonna get the butter from the duck. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get the butter from the duck.
And the 80s coming up, man. That's how it was, man.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't get a chance to do the video games like the youngest.
Hell nah.
Like.
Well, we did fuck with the video games though, just a little bit, but not like it is now.
Well,
like it is now.
Well, I'm a little bit older than you. I ain't get a chance. My people like get the fuck outside.
Oh yeah.
Nah. they
got me, but what, 3?
Huh? About 3 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was like get the hell outside, man. We couldn't stay in the house
Shit.
and do nothing.
Maybe I think it was a Pop's thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You know what I'm saying? We had a certain level of bond of chemistry. Even when he was outside and I probably wasn't supposed to be with him.
right.
I was on his hip.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I was on his hip. You know what I'm saying?
Like what's going on? I'm trying to
Yeah.
peep this. See
Yeah.
what's
So
going
I'm
on.
outside all the time. And when we did play the video games, most times I played it with Pops. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
You know, so once we got our once I started having little brothers and stuff, then he got the games. But we was in the gym so much,
Yeah,
grinding.
right after school,
We
bumping.
outside. We on the 4 wheelers. We on the dirt bikes.
Yeah.
We terrorizing. I was Debo. I was Debo before Debo was Debo.
He said, I was
I'm trying to tell you, riding around and with the blue
Yeah.
dirt bike,
Right,
the blue
right.
80.
Right.
It's
right.
people out here. If they see this joint, they know.
Yeah, they know what's going on.
Yeah, they know. They probably like, yeah, nah, Slim's.
Yeah, he was definitely on that. So Pops instilled like family focus into you and the rest of your brothers. Sorry about the loss with him, and then
Yeah, man.
so
Some things inevitable, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wish we all could live forever.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right, yeah,
Some
definitely.
things inevitable,
Yeah.
man.
So and then you not recently, but a few years you lost your brother too, as well, one of your younger brothers. Okay.
I lost my brother before I lost my father.
Right.
Before I lost my father.
Right,
So that
right.
it was back to back.
Yeah. And so and all that was going on while you were at the peak of your career when things was going on, huh?
Yeah, everything was going on. And then in the process, Pops got his right before he passed, he had got his leg amputated and all that. So
Okay.
he couldn't really get to the gym like he wanted.
Right,
You know, my
right.
last fight. And
Okay.
he was he asked me because I hurt my shoulder. I didn't know that I tore the tendon
Oh yeah.
before that fight. I mean, I didn't know it was torn, but in the spine, I knew it was fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, we completely stopped sparring, everything.
Right.
I put it in the sling myself
Yeah.
for about 3 to 4 days, 5 days.
Right.
And my father like, man, shorty, man, I mean, I couldn't really get here to train the way I want. You just fucked your arm up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think we should pull this shit? And he was in the wheelchair. And I remember looking at my man, I said, man, Pops. I said, man, I watched that dude fight. Put me in a position to do something amazing and watch how I carry this shit.
Right.
So we still fought. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We still fought. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That was a bogus ass decision. I don't
Yeah.
know what people was talking. That was a mockery to the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The sport of boxing means to hit and not get hit. That's
Right.
Marcus of Queensberg.
Right.
I did whatever I wanted with that boy with one hand.
Yeah.
You know, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I seen that fight too. Yeah. My decision was you. You know what I mean? But you know, they got their own
You know what
reasons
I'm
why they
saying?
do their things.
Yeah,
that they
there you
do.
go.
Yeah.
Politics a bad boy.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. So you hurt your arm in sparring before the fight.
Yeah, maybe like 2 weeks before the fight.
Okay. But they was putting it out there like you hurt it in the fight.
So I didn't let them know. I ain't let nobody know that
So
I
you
hurt my
couldn't,
arm.
huh?
Yeah, I could. I mean, I ain't want to.
Right. You didn't want no
I
excuses.
did tell the press, you know what I'm saying, that I was slightly injured. You know what I'm saying, like doing like the post fight or something like that. But I ain't for what? I ain't broadcasting nothing. I'm still good enough to beat this boy.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So let's rewind back a little bit because I heard Pops used to box.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pops used to get it in.
Pops used to stump.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's a rumble. He was actually getting ready for a title fight.
Okay.
And he got into like a hunting accident. It was gonna be like some surprise shit, like some behind the scenes. He was getting ready for one of his fights.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I know how y'all surprise people. You surprised the hell out of me just a couple of weeks ago. I said, man, what the fuck? Who on there? Well, we gonna get to that, man. so Pops, he about to have a good fight, and I mean a fight coming up, and he injured himself.
Man, yeah, he got shot in the knee 12 gauge shotgun.
Wow.
Craziest thing ever, man. To be right there, hands on, and my man the gangster, my man the soldier, all day in the paint.
Right.
We went hunting. We was going hunting.
Uh-huh.
He brought another guy with us, like Kamal.
Okay.
He brought Kamal with us, friend of the family, and he was supposed to unload his rifle, his shotgun and stuff. Put the guns in the car. If you know how the gun is, you know how you got the trigger. We put one gun in, the guns set directly on top of each other.
Okay.
And it has a side charging handle. That side charging handle set, when we put the guns in the truck, apparently it's set directly in the trigger wheel of the shotgun.
Okay.
So when they went to shut the door, it slid the shotgun back and it shot through the door and hit him right in his knee.
Wow.
Crazy as hell, man. Freak accident, man. Shot through the door, hit my father in the knee. And when I say he handled this shit like a soldier, I'm like, it's just us three. We in the country.
Right.
We got property down there. We got people on the other side of the road. You know it's the country, we call that shit the other side of the road. Family members on the other side of the road, they had a big ass bell.
Right.
You'll ring the bell to get their attention.
Right.
Man, so when the shot go off, you see the feathers flying everywhere because we had the suits on. You know, the suit got the feathers in the inside.
Yeah.
Man, feathers flying everywhere. He jumps up. And my father was a big boy. He like, man, 6'2".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got some weight on him.
Yeah, 145, 150, somewhere around there. Dog, that joint knocked him on his ass. So he jump up and he immediately tries to rush us to see if we okay. He like, man, y'all good? And when he went to go and step, he fell. I'm like, damn. And when we looking at the feathers and stuff flying, and my mother, her brother had passed, my uncle Uncle Daryl. He had passed, I want to say like a few months before, you know what I'm saying, the hunting accident.
Yeah.
And my father said, man, he said, give me a knife. I ran to the truck, grabbed the knife. I was little like the kids.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I was little
right.
like that, probably a little older than them. I go grab his knife. He take his knife, he grab his pants. You can see the hole. He grab his pants, take it from like right here, cut it all the way down. Open the pants up. I'm just standing right there. I'm looking at this shit.
In shock.
Nah, I wasn't even in shock. He kept me calm. He
kept talking to you.
He controlled the entire narrative of everything that was going on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My pops, man, he was all man, man. He was a soldier.
Yeah.
He cut it down. I'm looking at it, and it wasn't like gushing like the movies, like squirting out none of that shit. This shit was flowing real slow, but it was almost like lava, but it was a lot of it, like lava, like it was just globbing out.
Right.
He said, man, he looked at me, he said, man, take your shoestring. He said, man, give me your shoestring. I took my shoestring out. He said, now go find me a stick. Found the stick. He's like, nah, that's too small. Get a bigger one. Got a bigger stick. He made his own little tourniquet. He put the joint up under his leg.
Tied it up.
Start tying that joint, start twisting it. Now he got it, it's tight now. He just laid back. He laid back on the side of the car. Hospital about an hour away.
Right.
We in the country. We down there going hunting. Hospital an hour away. He just laying there. He holding the stick. He laid back. He like, man, shorty, man, get my cigarettes.
Right.
So I go get a cigarette. I light a cigarette for him. He's smoking a cigarette. He like, damn, man. He said, man, I think I see your Uncle Daryl, man. My Uncle Daryl just died. He just passed about 3 months ago.
So you like, what?
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you mean? You see my Uncle Daryl? I'm like, for real? What you talking about? He like, nah. I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my motherfucker. He's a wild boy. Sick sense of humor, dog. That was my dog, man.
That's what's up, man. So he was about to get into it and have his own fight going on. That situation happened, so that tore them away from that match and boxing altogether.
He was already dealing with us full time anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So all that he instilled and you been around him and everything he instilled in you, man, still shines right through you, right into your kids, man. That's a
Man, I
blessing,
hope
man.
so, man. I appreciate it. I try my
That's
best,
definitely
man.
a blessing, man.
I promise you, I
Yeah,
try
but
my best.
I done seen you out there hunting, your hunting skills too,
Oh
man.
shit, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
He
see
was a
you,
teacher, man. He
huh?
was a teacher. He believed that society was designed to make the people within it dependent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was somebody that was a firm believer that he wanted himself, his family, his children, etc., to be self-sufficient and not. I mean, of course, we all depend on society to a certain extent,
Yeah.
but not to completely depend on society. You
Right.
know, so
Yeah.
he wanted to teach us how to hunt. You know, if anything was to happen and they shut all these stores down,
Right. What you
you
gonna do?
can't. What the fuck people
Yeah.
gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Where
Yeah.
you gonna go? You gonna wait for the grocery store?
Right.
You gonna be
Right.
trying to break in people's houses,
Right.
do the
All
shit.
that.
After a while, that
Yeah.
food gonna go bad. You know what I'm
Then
saying?
what?
You know, so
Yeah.
he was a thinker. He was a teacher. You know, so he was into like hunting. He wanted to teach us how to hunt. The
Yeah.
purpose of growing your own
Right.
foods
All
and
that. Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
like that.
I done seen you hang a motherfucker deer and cut the damn fur right off the back of his ass. I said, Gary Wild as a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Say
Skin
that.
that joint look like a make a
Yeah.
throw rug.
Say that's one of the skills that you got. Can't nobody ever deter or take that away from you, man.
Oh no, I feed my family.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, all right, your first pro fight. What is this? What is that? Who you fight? The first pro fight.
I can't think of the guy name. And
Antonio.
oh, it was Antonio.
Yeah,
Antonio Reyes.
yeah, Antonio
That's
Reyes. Yeah,
crazy. That
your
was in
first.
my mental Rolodex. Yeah,
Right.
I didn't even know it was back there.
So yeah, so
Fun
you.
fact on that though. Fun fact. Showtime, just Showtime boxing in itself.
Okay.
That was me. I made history my first fight because they never televised 4 round bouts on Showtime.
Wow.
The first time they did it was when I competed. Me coming
Okay.
straight out the Olympics.
Okay. Well, I was about to say, I knew you held the title for the longest, but you also that was the first full bout they ever had on TV.
4 round fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
First 4 round bout.
Okay. So that was back what 2004.
Nah. I went to the games. I went to the 2008 Olympics. So that was 09.
09.
Yeah, it's probably like
Okay.
09. Yeah.
09. Okay. All right. So you coming from the amateurs, you get the call for your first fight. How amped up are you about that fight?
I was super amped.
Yeah.
I felt like I let everybody down. Like leading up to the Olympics, I didn't get a chance to even compete in the motherfucking Olympics.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get a chance to compete in the Olympics. I beat the previous silver medalists in the Olympic Games
Right.
before that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was one of the medal hopefuls, one of the main ones. They was looking at my fucking medal and all that. I got out there and got sick.
Wow.
Got sick and couldn't even compete.
Wow.
Dog, I was pissed. Like I didn't want to fight no more. I had so much genuine love and support from the people that just watched my journey. You know what I'm saying? People that ain't know me at all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And for me not to be able to compete in the Olympics, I felt like I let everybody down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that first fight, when I got that first fight, I'm like, listen, at this point, the only way I can make it up to everybody is to become a world champion at this point.
Right.
So that first fight was like the first step to it. You know what I'm saying? So I was super amped in that joint.
Okay. So from '09 to 13, you clean it out. One at a time, clean them out. We go to the that night of what was that June 2014. And I'm still on the fence about that decision. So the Loma Chico fight.
That's my only real loss, by the way, in my
Okay.
personal opinion.
Okay.
And it was a bullshit loss. Leading up to that fight, you know, you hear people say if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Okay.
You hear that terminology a lot.
Yep.
We had a strength and conditioning coach to come into our training camp, and for that particular fight, we made weight. Training camp's about 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
So we checked our weight on the scale that the, you know what I'm saying, coach brought in. We using the scale. I'm on weight. I'm cutting weight and everything.
Right.
When I go out there for the fight, I'm like 1.5 pounds overweight on our scale.
Okay.
1.5 pounds, that's not really much to really, you know what I'm saying, cut. You know what I'm saying? You can really go to sleep and you wake up 1 pound lighter.
Not eat nothing that
Yeah,
night.
not really eat nothing. You know, your metabolism starts working, kicks in and stuff like that. We get on the actual tryout scale. I'm 5.5 pounds overweight. What the fuck? That's something different. This is my first opportunity to compete for a title.
So now you gotta sweat it out.
Now I'm panicking now. Like, what the fuck am I doing? 5.5. I know the scale. What the fuck is going on?
What's wrong with these two?
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on?
Right.
You know, so we lose all the weight. I lose all the weight in the sauna.
Okay.
For anybody that knows that's ever been in the sauna, it takes your energy from you.
Yeah, it drains you.
I mean, that motherfucker 45 minutes in there.
Right.
Come out for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Wow.
Back in that joint and repeat that cycle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I'm about to fight for this title. Fuck that. Come out, chill again, get in the cool shower, try to cool myself down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I lost all the weight.
Right.
You know, but
so
they gave you the opportunity to eat, but what people fail to realize is what you eat today don't affect you today. It take at least 72 hours for the food that you eat right now to actually get broken down and processed and then turned to energy and shit like that for your body to actually use it.
Right.
You know, so when people be rehydrating 10, 15 pounds of shit, that's just excess weight. I love when motherfuckers rehydrate like that.
Yeah.
Come the back half of the fight, when I start digging this shit to your body, that's cool. That shit just sitting there.
Yeah.
You know, so we fought. You know what I'm saying? We fought. I'm not real shit.
Yeah, I know.
You know, so I love when motherfuckers rehydrate. Cool.
Yeah.
When I start digging this shit to your body, come 4th, 5th, 6th round, my boy.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be a different.
We're gonna see what you ate, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we still fought, you know, completely. I was dehydrated. I ain't had the energy, but we still fought. You know what I'm saying? It was a split decision or split with some shit like that.
Yeah. So I know wetting down takes your energy. What does it do to your strength?
Everything.
It takes away the strength, just the way it takes away your energy.
Hell yeah. It's just like getting in the it's equivalent to, like, you know, when you get out the swimming pool, how your body feel heavy, especially you was really in that joint playing around.
Right.
You get out the pool, your whole body feel heavy, like you walking with bricks on and shit like that. Your body itself just feels sluggish. That's how I felt when I competed that night.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he got the win, but he fought a watered down version of me.
Okay.
And it was still, you know what I'm saying, a split decision, a knockdown in the fight. That if for real you counted it, the shit would have been a draw.
Yeah.
I'm really trying Rocky and Apollo Creed his ass because he retired. I can pull up on his gym, we can bump. Like, what's up? I'm trying to tell you. Just for myself, for personal purposes.
Man, Mr. will not change that bump. He gonna try to get that bump, man. Where
I'm just saying,
he try to get the bump, man. So they need to know, man, that it ain't the it ain't the Debo in you. At this point, it's just that's just what you. You like the bump.
I'm a competitor.
Right.
I'm a natural competitor.
Right.
That's honestly what it is.
Yeah.
If anybody asks me what's an attribute of mine, a characteristic, I'm fearlessly competitive.
Right.
You know, once again, I got everything go. All this shit revolve around pops, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all remember the old Chinese karate movies. They would learn and get their skills down, or they had one little shit that they done figured out,
fight the whole,
and then they go on a whole motherfucking pilgrimage. They trying to fight everybody who they think is good.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
That's
man.
some real shit.
Right.
That's real, man. That's some real man shit.
Because you got to test your skills,
especially in a barbaric sport like this. I don't respect fighters that be doing some soft ass, just
Yeah.
picking and choosing who they fighting
Right,
and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I don't respect it.
Right.
I'm one of them guys that shit. I done mastered my shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go everywhere.
Right,
Who? I'm
right.
trying to see him. Oh, I
Right.
heard he was good. Oh, no, that motherfucker is kind of good, man.
Right.
I'm trying to see what's up with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at with.
So, and I kind of see what they doing with the boxing, how it's turning it back to the old days of the best fighting the best.
I mean, I think it's gonna get real interesting when
Yeah.
it really get out that way.
Yeah. So
And here's the thing: when it does get all the way back, don't be surprised if some of y'all favorite fighters decide to retire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because now they know they gotta fight motherfuckers that
Right.
can really possibly beat.
Right. So why you think? I know you already know. why you think your name gets so much of not even, I ain't gonna say backlash, because sometimes they get no lash. I can hear you going at a person and they won't even say nothing back.
I don't even, man. Listen, people. I don't get backlash. The most that a motherfucker says is he ain't fight that often.
Yeah, that bullshit.
That's not really backlash.
Yeah,
And they don't even realize that the reason why I ain't fighting is because the motherfuckers that y'all be talking about, them motherfuckers don't want to fight me.
Right, exactly.
I can't make these motherfuckers fight.
Right, exactly.
Y'all be looking at some of y'all favorite fighters like, damn, for real, bro, you went out like
good.
that.
Yeah.
I thought Slim was real. Like, nah, these niggas bitches for real.
Right.
I'm just keeping it real, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to water this shit down.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna water it down to the fans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They hide their bitchness behind a little bit of talent and ability that they do have.
Yeah.
And they pick and choose who they want to fight because shit, it'd be a little easier fighting him.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like I said, them old Chinese back in the day.
They fight.
You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers,
they testing their skills.
They want to test their skills. They want to put it to the test.
They want to see what they shop, and they got their iron shopping.
That's why I always gave credit to anybody that came to this gym.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't come over here. People get fucked up that come to this gym. I'm dead ass. I'm trying to tell you. People get fucked, especially when we spawn and shit like that.
Yeah.
People get fucked up. If we not working, like we teaching some shit, people getting fucked up in this gym.
Yeah.
People don't come down here.
Right.
Only real fighters come down here.
Right.
I did a interview not too long ago. Somebody asked me about Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
I said, listen, it's a couple fighters that outside of sport, I just like them as a person in general.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't come here. Yeah. Only real fighters come here. So because they want to test. Shakur's one of the fighters that came to be like, all right,
let's see what's going on.
And I guarantee he probably ain't say it.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, in his head and his motherfucking coach's head, when they came down this motherfucker.
Right.
Only reason we going down here is because we want to test to see where you at. These motherfuckers nice.
Yeah.
They gonna let you know what you need to learn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you can fuck with them, you fuck with him, then all right, you on to something.
Because Grandpops, he on that shit. Grandpops on that time. Grandpops on that time.
Yeah. And that's really what you know what I'm saying, what it boils down to. So you gotta get respect when respect, you know what I'm saying? So
but all the mother pussyfoot motherfuckers.
Everybody else on some sucker shit.
For real. So when you hear those names, Tank, Lamont Roach, what goes through your mind, man?
First and foremost, I think it's sweet as shit, for one, especially for Tank. You know what I'm saying? To be able to at least make something within the sport.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As another melanated individual. You know what I'm saying? Don't get this shit twisted like we just beefing or going back and forth. I don't got no beef with none of these guys.
Right.
I just personally want to fight them. You participate in some shit that I participate in. Right. It's only right for us to see what's up.
And that's one of the main things that
that way.
This is a combat sport, and it's prize fighting. So you supposed to be competing against the best, or one to go against the best.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, but first and foremost, like I said, that's the first thing that I think about. Like, damn, that's what's up. I'm glad because a lot of people that participate in this sport, they don't get their just due. You know what I'm saying? Or even nowhere near as close. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that was super duper talented and they gave up. They stopped doing the shit and never got nothing out of it. But they had all the skills in the world to have been able to make something.
Right.
You know, so the first thing that pops in my mind is like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad that at least I can see us, you know what I'm saying, getting something out of this shit.
Right.
You know, that's the first thing. Then secondly, be like, all right, shawty, I'm cool with that, but what's up?
Yeah.
This motherfucker sport too small for both of us to exist in this shit and not at least collide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause
just, you know what I'm saying? Just to be honest.
You're right about that. And like,
Lamont, I gotta get on him too, cause you asked about Tank and Lamont. And Lamont, you know, same for him. Same for him, you know.
But these are the fights I think should be made, man. Once the Tank him and the Tank fight fell out, I don't see. I'm looking like, why not?
Lamont ducking. That's the only. That's you call a spade. Lamont ducking, and he probably. I think he's taking the better option.
Okay.
Because they're talking about him fighting Pitbull.
Okay.
I still think he probably get beat by Pitbull, but I think he got a good enough lateral.
So hold up,
he's gonna move up to 140.
That's a different weight class, correct?
He's gonna move up to 140.
He's gonna move up to 140. Wow, I heard him talking about it, but I didn't think about the weight class. So he's moving up to 140 for
to fight Pitbull.
Okay.
But this is where you gotta ask yourself, where your nuts at, my boy?
Yeah.
Because even though he's fighting Pitbull, I guarantee you, he's not gonna get paid more money than he would have made fighting me at home. So if it's about getting to the bag, this was the more logical fight.
Okay.
You're gonna take less money over there.
Okay.
You're gonna get less money fighting him.
Okay. I ain't look at it like that.
I'm just saying.
Like so
this is the shit that people really don't.
So you saying. So basically, what you're saying, the competition is what he's ducking.
Is the what?
The competition. The competition is what he ducking. That's what.
Fuck yeah! All day in the paint.
Huh?
All day in the paint.
Okay. So, we have a WBO. You have IBF, and we have what's the other one? No, the WBO and the ring is vacant. So, and this is in 135 division. How is that set up? Because a lot of boxing fans don't know how the belt situation is set up. So when a belt is vacant, who fights for that belt?
It depends on where people are placed within the sanctioning body.
Okay.
Like the rankings, if like as far as the WBA, the WBO. Normally, if it's like that, the number one, and because the number one is the number one guy, the champion is the champion.
Right.
So the number one and the number two would probably fight for the vacant title or something like that.
Okay. So
unless the number two isn't available or somebody isn't available, then they'll probably go to the next best guy.
So that goes the same for the ring?
It should, but each sanctioning body have their own little different little things, but the basis of it is similar though.
Okay. So how is for a boxing fan that's saying, okay, Roach want to fight Tank again for the rematch, but there's belts that's vacant, and the number one and number two is Tank and Shakur, correct? Because Shakur has, what belt does Shakur have? The WBC.
Well, if that's the case, then Tank and Shakur, if they can fight each other, but Tank he has an obligation already because he's about to fight Paul.
Oh, that's a real thing.
Oh yeah, no,
That's
that's a real
going
thing.
down.
That's going down.
Oh,
That's going down.
okay. I didn't think that was
So
going down at
Shakur
all.
will have to at least wait until after Tank's whatever.
Okay.
And after that, Shakur will be able to challenge Tank
Okay.
if he wants to. As far as the two vacant titles, if the number one and number two isn't fighting, they will continue to go down the line.
Okay.
You know, and them two guys will compete for the title.
Okay. So, because I was always trying to figure it out because I seen Crawford.
A lot of people ain't trying to fight a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
I'm just keep it real with y'all, man.
That just ain't.
Motherfuckers not trying to fight, man.
they ain't want the
Niggas
bump.
picking and choosing
They don't want
who
the
they
bump.
fighting.
They don't want
you
the
know
bump.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Stuff like that. And
So,
to be honest with you, some people, don't quote me on this. I'm not 100% sure. But it's some motherfuckers out here, like who's still undefeated? Tank, Shakur. Like it was Tank, Shakur, somebody else.
It was Devin, but
Devin.
So I guess he still is.
No, he's not because he lost. What I mean is, this is what I'm saying. I'm telling you,
didn't they take that loss back?
Man, that bitch ass shit. Look, that bitch ass shit. I'm trying to get y'all some game, man.
Okay.
I'm trying to get y'all some game.
Let me hear it. let me hear it, Mr.
For real, Tank, Shakur, Devin. I'm gonna put Devin in it. Let's say he never lost to Ryan, whatever. Okay. It was Devin, and then it was also Teofimo Lopez too.
Okay. But he lost.
He did lose. Okay. But before he had lost, none of them motherfuckers probably would have fought each other.
Right.
And the only way that any one of them would have fought each other is if both of them had already had lost.
Wow. So they just trying to protect the O.
Motherfuckers scary, bro. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like they do.
But a loss don't define your legacy of boxing.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. But we're in a new day and age, and you got Floyd Mayweather, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I mean, because some of my favorite fighters,
Sugar will bump. Sugar gonna bump.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray will bump with a loss, without a loss, whatever. He'll lose to somebody, go back and fight him again, and then win. Like that was boxing.
In my personal opinion, that's real fighting. These guys right now, they're once again they're picking and choosing. Nah, I don't want to fight him. He might be a little too tough.
Right.
Yeah, nah. I fight him. No, that'd be an easy fight right there.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's easy. I fight him.
Yeah.
That's some sucker shit. So, I can't respect that.
So when turns went up from after he beat Spence, when he went up to fight Matrimov,
I think I know you're talking about.
Yeah. So he had to vacate his belt to Boots. So how did that happen?
That's what's gonna happen to Roach. The sanctioning body would give you a grace period. You have, if, for example, Roach is currently the 130-pound WBA champion. Okay. That's the only way he was able to fight Tank, because it's a clause in that if you're a champion that you can activate, and it gives you the ability to challenge the champion above you.
Okay.
Or below you, I think so too, as well. One of the two. Okay. That's how he was able to compete against Tank. They gave him a grace period to be able to fight against Tank.
Right.
It was a draw.
Okay.
Now his next fight, he gonna have to shit or get off the stool. He either gonna have to come back and defend his 130 title, or they're gonna strip him. Just like with Bud. He had the 147 and the 54 or the 50, and then he moved up. But the moment that he stepped into the ring with Canelo, he was stripped of his 147 titles.
Okay.
Because they're not gonna let you occupy all of them.
Because there's two different weight classes and there's different belts.
Yep. Well, even if it was the same belt.
But because he jumped one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So did you tune into the fight? The Bud fight? How did you like it?
Most of the fights that I tuned into, anybody that came up like in my era, that time I was coming up in, like I've always tuned into all the fights.
Okay.
I thought it was a good fucking fight.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good fight.
I called it.
You called it?
I called it.
I told people that it wouldn't be bad to put some money on Bud.
So,
In my personal opinion, I'm be real with everybody.
yeah.
In my personal opinion, I thought Canelo was gonna win.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna win depending on how he fought. You know, I said that in my interview. If Canelo goes out there and he's punching in 3s and 4s and he's letting his hands go in combinations,
Yeah.
he's not looking to throw 1 or 2 punches, it might be bad for Bud.
Right.
But if Bud is in that motherfucker and he's in 15 round shape,
Yeah.
and just
Like I
said about Caleb Plant, I said that about Caleb.
Yeah.
I felt like Caleb Plant had a good chance at beating Canelo.
So I didn't think Caleb Plant had a good chance of beating him only because Caleb Plant feet isn't good. His feet isn't that good, and then on top of that, certain fighters is to me, and I'm just a fan. Certain fighters are rhythm fighters, and if you can get that rhythm fighter out of his rhythm, it's easy to beat him.
I feel like
I think Spence was a rhythm fighter.
I feel like every fighter is a rhythm fighter, though. To be honest with you,
Okay.
I feel like I'm just giving you from my personal perspective.
Okay.
I feel like every fighter is a rhythm fighter. When you get good at this shit, you learn how to fight in between the rhythms, in between the frequencies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You take advantage of the frequency.
I can agree with
you
that.
take advantage of their rhythm. You take advantage of that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You fight in between the
So
frequencies.
one thing I say about that is when you get off, when you, like, for instance, Canelo, if the left don't hit you, the right hand ain't powerful. But if that left hit you, then this motherfucker powerful as hell. So that's a rhythm to me. Just the way Mayweather took him off rhythm by stepping on his foot. It threw him off of rhythm. And once he's thrown off of rhythm, he get tagged with a lot. He get frustrated.
Yeah, these damn kids.
Hey, they gonna do them.
Kids gonna be kids.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying about rhythm fighting. I knew Bud was gonna be way stronger than him.
I didn't think Bud was gonna be stronger than him. I still don't believe that Bud was stronger than him in that fight. I think Bud he came up when I came up. He had a much better amateur background, pedigree, all that shit. We fought in tournament.
So you say than Canelo? He had a better background than Canelo.
Amateur background, I believe.
Okay.
Like as far as like just the amateurs in general, our level of competition and shit like that. Canelo went pro at like what, 15 some shit like that.
Yeah.
He went pro at like 15. We was competing against international competition. We competing against all these different styles and shit like that.
Right.
I always felt before the fight I said, listen, Bud is more he's definitely more athletic. Hands down, he's more fast. I think he would be the faster person as far as reflexes, timing, and shit like that.
Yeah.
If he's in 15 round shape, I feel like he'll be able to pull this.
So after the Mathamar fight, and he walked around for like a year at that weight, and he had the cut. I was like, this nigga gonna be strong as shit, man. That's in my mind. I was like, he's gonna be strong as hell. So back when, two fighters that I always paid attention to, and a lot of people was like, why you keep talking about them? Why you keep talking about them? It was Bud and Paul Williams. They was on their shit, man. They was on their shit. 07, I was looking at them guys. I'm like, them two guys is gonna be dogs, man. Paul Williams was a dog, man.
Yeah, he was.
He was a dog.
He
man.
was.
And I know a lot of fighters that retired that was watching them boys come up was like, hold up, man. Let me get out of the motherfucking way.
Hey, Paul Williams was a dog.
Yeah.
And he ran until he ran the old boy. I said, fuck.
Yeah. And he, you know, that fighter mentality where you just want to challenge yourself. He could have fought from the outside. He wanted to fight from the inside. They got that kitchen sink put on.
I think it was just timing, man.
Yeah.
I think that was timing. That was fighting in between the river.
Yeah, that's what you call. That's where it's at. All right, okay, you got me with that one. So, what's some of the some young fighters that you see coming up, and you'll give kudos to, like, yeah, I like that guy. Young fighters.
Straight off the top,
Mm-hmm.
little Abdullah Mason. I like the Masons. I like Shorty.
Yeah, I like Shorty too.
I like Shorty.
I like Shorty.
I like Shorty. I think he gonna be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think he gonna be nice. They asked me. It's funny. They asked me in the interview. They was like, man, they was mentioning the guys in the weight division. Would you fight Mason? Da-da-da-da. I'm like, listen. Anybody in the 135-pound division,
You fight him.
if y'all feel as though you got what the fuck it take to fuck with me, then bring that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like.
But Mason, I like Shorty. I feel like
Shorty.
in due time, he should
And
be able to
he
do
real
some
humble.
shit.
He real
You know what I'm
humble.
saying? His dynamics remind me of, like, me and my little brothers a little bit.
Okay.
You know, so in due time, once again, I would like to see them get something out of this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and just off of that alone, I wouldn't want to fight him because I know if I'm fighting him, I'm coming.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'll stun his growth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like I stun his growth a little bit. Like, I would want Shorty to really do something with his folks.
Is another one that's up and coming from out our area too, man. I've been watching them. Kind of nice, man. Little Scooter Davis.
Yeah, Shorty all right too.
I like Scooter Davis.
Mm-hmm.
I like Scooter Davis. Nice little humble young
Damn,
man.
I can't think of his name. I'm so sorry I can't think of your name, Shorty. Damn. He was on the Olympic team.
Just
What's his
went to
fucking
Potomac.
name, man?
I think yeah.
Damn,
I know
I'm
you're talking
sorry,
about.
Shorty.
Yeah,
I can't think of your name, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
I know.
That's another little younger that I think he just had his pro debut. He
Right.
only had one fight.
Okay.
He only had one fight.
Okay.
What the hell is his name?
And you say you give your kudos to him though.
Yeah, man. I like Shorty, man. I like him. He came down. And he was like, man, I want to work with them. Let me see what's up. I'm like, you know what?
Oh, we came to the jungle.
Yeah, I said, oh yeah. Come on, Shorty.
Come on.
Let me see where you at.
Come on home.
Let me see what's up with you.
That shit excites you, huh?
Yeah, man, I get off on that shit.
You see
I get off on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see real men when I see that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As a young man, you can go to a real man,
Right,
Shorty.
yeah,
That's what's I like the characteristic I see.
Yeah.
You want to challenge yourself.
So we ain't gonna get away from this. How you ain't let nobody know you jump out there on the Pacquiao card and fucking niggas up and all this sort of shit, man. What's going on, man? You could have text something like, yeah, I'm gonna see you in the cup.
I ain't gonna
look
lie,
out
man.
for me or something.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't think about it at that time.
For real.
The people that I was like hitting, or that I let them know, it's because they ass was in this gym,
right?
Or they was popping up. They right in the mix.
I go for that.
I ain't gonna hold
but
you. I had so much going on.
You look good, man.
Hell yeah.
You look good.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think you probably. I know you probably put some shit in a lot of people's minds. Like, God damn.
Like, damn, this motherfucker at 35 now. The fuck. Man, I'm about to fight at 40.
We about to move around.
Move to 40, man.
About to move around or retire. One of those. Huh?
Yeah, or retire. I'm curious what Tank gonna do after this fight right here.
For real? You curious?
I sit around and wait for you, Shaw.
Damn. Hey,
I sit around and wait for you, man.
I ain't said he said it.
I sit around and wait for you, Shaw. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you.
And that'll be another beltweight fight, and that's gonna be a mean motherfucker there.
And it'll be a sweet ass fight.
I would love to see the area. Listen, Tank Lamont, the area need it, man. We need it. Let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. We need it, man.
Yeah.
So how was the how did the shoulder feel after the fight?
It felt alright. It felt alright. I don't think that it'll ever. It's not 100% though.
Okay.
I don't think it'll ever be 100%.
Could have shot the hell out of me. Cause you dropped them in second round.
Yeah, I mean I got it good enough. It's good enough to do what I want with these dudes out here.
Okay.
I can do what I want with these dudes out here, you know. But I still definitely don't feel it though that it's 100%.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So and I see you drop them, put them hands on them in the second round and go down, and I was like, I'm looking, I say, I think my man currying this nigga, man. I think my man currying this nigga.
Listen, I ain't fought it. I ain't fought it in a
I
little
think my
minute.
man trying to get some rounds in, man.
It be like that.
Yeah. It said to be like that. Well, it definitely looked like that.
You know, and you gotta, you know, it's entertainment as well. You know,
Yeah.
I haven't competed in over X amount of years because due to my shoulder and etc.
Right.
It would have been wild as shit. Stop, knock the dude out in the second round. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
we ain't really get a chance to see nothing. He got him out. So,
Right.
nah, let
Right.
me.
Well, y'all heard it from my man, Mr. himself. He's ready for
man.
all the smoke. You say, get up off your ass. Stop. Them belts is coming home. You say the belts coming home?
Man, listen. Hey, to be honest with you, the way I'm feeling, I spank a motherfucker with the belt, and y'all can have it back.
Damn.
We can go somewhere else with it.
Damn. Then he gonna get disrespectful.
Hey,
I
ain't being disrespectful. That's me being honest with you.
He's gonna get back to you.
That's me being honest.
Yeah, I don't even want it, so here you go.
We ain't gotta hold on to it.
Yeah, you ain't gotta hold on to it. I don't understand why too. But y'all heard it, Mr. himself.
Oh man.
My man, Gary Russell Jr. We switching
see
out,
what it
man.
is, man.
Bow. Good one, man. Appreciate you, man. More ways than one. He's talking about, man, I'm gonna whoop their ass, take their belt, and give it back to them.
I don't know. Look, I ain't holding.
It's ain't no.
Cause